Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Simone. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe down below. It's free and it helps me out a whole lot. So today's video, we are going to be talking about office and desk organization. I am currently sitting at my desk in my studio. This is my office space where I do a lot of my journaling, planning, creation, all that kind of stuff. And you guys are always interested in my home and life organization, so I definitely had to bring you guys my desk organization video showing you guys everything I use and how I got this to how it is. So for starters, I did get a new desk. I used to have this big, old, bulky brown desk. I absolutely hated it. I tried to make it work as long as I could. I didn't have enough drawer space. It was really way too big, like just size wise. It just took up a lot of space in my studio. It looked really big and awkward in here. It definitely didn't fit the vibe of what I was going for, so it just didn't work out. And I was trying so hard to make it work. I did start organizing some of those drawers, and I did do a little bit of filming of that, showing you guys the drawer organizers that I put in there, but it just wasn't enough. Like, the drawers were all different sizes, some were deep, some were narrow, and all my stuff was kind of a little haphazard in there, and it definitely wasn't how I really wanted it to be organized. I needed more drawers. I needed them to be a little bit smaller so I could fit like more of my art supplies and my writing utensils and things like that. So for the longest, I had my heart set out on an IKEA desk. I think it was like the Alex desk or something. It's a very popular desk from IKEA. A lot of people use it as vanities, but I just wanted it as a regular desk. And if you guys don't know, I live in Delaware and there are no IKEAs in Delaware, sadly. So I looked online to try to order it and they were all sold out online. And then I tried to look for a store near me that I could like try to pick stuff up at or shop at. There's one in Philly, and we were even going to take a trip up to Baltimore or even Norfolk to go to IKEA. Hakeem and I were just going to make a day trip out of it to try to find a new desk for me, because he could tell, like, having that old desk, I was not feeling it. Like, I was so uninspired and unmotivated. Like, I literally never sat at my desk, never actually worked and did stuff at it because I hated it so much. Like, it just never worked for me. So it was really important that I found a new desk that was actually conducive for what I wanted and fit my aesthetic, because what was the point if it didn't? So yeah, I had my heart set on an IKEA desk and it was all sold out everywhere. I could not get it. I even tried to look at the pieces individually and I would just buy it separately and put it together. I think it might have been more expensive doing it that way, but honestly, I didn't even care because that's what I kind of had my heart set on. I took a while just shopping around desks, and desks are expensive, guys. Like, I knew it was gonna be a little pricey, but like the range of prices was just too much for me. Like, and I didn't want to just jump at a desk that I wasn't 100% happy with, because I knew I would regret it later, and I hate wasting money. I hate wasting my time. So I really just wanted to take time to find exactly what I wanted. So I did get some drawer organizers from Michaels, and I was just thinking, like, I wonder if Michaels sells desk or like some type of like drawer units. I really, like I said, wanted a lot of drawers because I have a lot of stuff. I do create art and I do bullet journals, so I have a lot of writing utensils and art supplies and stuff, and I just didn't have enough drawer space for those things. So I really wanted to make sure I had a desk that fit all of my stuff, and most of my stuff that I get is from Michaels. So I figured the arts and crafts store should have a desk that can fit all of my stuff. So I went on Michaels website, and at first I just looked up their drawer organizers to see if they had anything similar to the IKEA desk setup, and that's where I found this setup, this drawer unit. It came with 5 drawers, and it was very similar to the one from IKEA. The only difference is it's made out of wood and it doesn't have the metal drawer track, so these you just like slide them on, no extra pieces. And I actually like that better because it just made it a lot more smooth. Now I don't have to worry about things getting jammed or like stuck and like not working and stuff. This is just all one piece. They just slide in and slide out. I can swap them out if I want. So I really like that. And it was actually, I think, like $9 or $10 cheaper than the individual unit that IKEA had. My only issue was that it was really short. So this thing I think is only like 24 inches, which definitely wasn't tall enough for a desk. But I was also looking, and they have like these little cubby shelf things, and they came in different heights and different types of like shelves and stuff. So I decided to get one of these. This was just an 8-foot shelf to add on top of this to bring it up to 32 inches, which was slightly taller than the desk I had before. I think it was like 30 inches. So it really wasn't that bad. I think it's a perfect desk height. So I just got 2 of them to match on each side. And then Michael's also sold the tabletop, so I got that as well. Altogether, I think the desk was like $220 or something. I did buy all the pieces individually, and we built it together at home. It didn't really take that long. We were able to finish it the same night that we got it, so that was pretty good. My biggest thing was to get this desk and also get the old desk moved out so we can get this put in and really start getting my stuff organized. So yeah, I got all these pieces separately. I got 2 of these drawer units, 2 of the cubby shelves, and then the tabletop. I also got another tabletop for my other desk because I was replacing that, but you guys will see that in my whole studio tour video where you guys see the entire room come together. But right now we are just focusing on my desk and office space. So once we got this, the next thing was to clear everything out of the old desk. The first step in organizing all of my office supplies and stuff was to see what I had. So I had to clear out the old desk, and luckily, like I said, since I did have some drawers organized, I was able to just move out my drawer organizers and put it into the new desk. I just kind of had to rearrange some things because of the different like sizing of the desk and stuff, but that wasn't difficult. So yeah, the first thing, I just took everything out and I organized it by category. So I grouped like my writing utensils, my markers, papers, electronics, different art supplies, my paint, what else, canvases, journals, sketchbooks. I just grouped like items together so I could see how much of everything I had, so I can figure out like how I want things placed in the drawers. Then the next thing, I went ahead and labeled my drawers. I just got some sticky notes at first so I can just put it on there so I know where I'm putting everything, so I could like see if there are things I need to move around and adjust and all that stuff. So I didn't want to finalize the actual labels till the drawers themselves were finalized. And then once that was done, I had my friend Jen make me some actual pretty labels on her Cricut. She does like wood crafts and she makes jewelry and all kinds of stuff. So you guys should definitely check her out. I'll have her information linked down below. But yeah, she made me the labels for my desk. You guys were asking me about that when I put the video on my Instagram of actually setting the desk up and stuff. So yeah, I got those labels from her. She just made them on her Cricut, and they're really easy to put on. I've used Cricut labels before. I ordered them off of Etsy or something, and they usually ship pretty quickly. So yeah, the hardest part was really kind of mapping out everything that I had. Once that was done and everything was fit in the drawers, it was pretty easy after that. As far as like my drawer organizers that I use, you guys have probably seen these on my channel a lot. I use these acrylic drawer organizer containers. I get them off of Amazon. They usually sell them in like multi-packs, but you can also get them in individual packs of like these same sizes if you just want one or you need like more of something. I usually get like the biggest variety pack. They have these square shapes. They also have these little squares, which I usually like put some type of like letters, or my letter board that I have over here. I have those letters in a small container like this. They also have these skinny containers, and sometimes they're listed under makeup organization or like makeup containers and stuff, but you can use them as office containers as well. So yeah, they come in like all different sizes and stuff. You just kind of pick out what you need. Usually they're able to like mix and match to fit any standard like office or desk drawers, so you shouldn't have to be too worried about that, but you will have to like play around with how you want things laid out, and that's really just up to personal preference as to what you have. And then I also have the same clear containers, but this one is a little bigger, but this is where I store like all of my paint. Yeah, this is where I store all of my paint and stuff. It's another one of these clear containers, and I just organized it by color, and that's why I'm glad I had this cubby shelf, because the drawers were not tall enough for my paint, whereas my old desk was, so I had it in like the bottom drawer. But since I got this shelf, they were easy to put into this container and just sit right on top of the shelf. So I have all my paint at the top right here, and I like that. And then I just had this one that actually completed the space perfectly and fit this little spot that I put my paint brushes in. So I just did that in the last little spot, and I actually bought these I think in like separate sets, so I was actually surprised that it fit straight across. Guys, I have so many different drawer organizers and containers and stuff. Like sometimes I just end up mixing and matching and just finding whatever works for me. But yeah, like I was saying, I like that these drawers come out so I can like show you guys everything. So you guys can see I have all different like size and shaped containers to fit all my different pens and stuff. So yeah, everything won't be like completely the same for you when you're organizing stuff, because we have different things, we store different things. So obviously everything that I do won't be necessary for you or will work for you, but this is what I have and what works for me to store my belongings. I also wanted to show these little containers I got. This one has sections, and then this one is just full. I got these from Home Goods, I believe. I got a set of 4 for only $10. I thought they were really cute, like too cute to pass up, because they had pink lids, which definitely matches my whole aesthetic. I'm going for like a black and white theme with touches of pink and rose gold. But yeah, these are really, really cute. I just use this to store extra office supplies and stuff. Like, it's kind of miscellaneous storage. Yeah, it's kind of miscellaneous storage because most of my stuff is already in my drawers. So this is just kind of the leftovers that I have. This other container that I have some markers missing because I was using it. But this is actually a napkin holder, and I use it to hold my highlighters. These are the midliner highlighters, and then I have just a stack of giant index cards that are blank or scrap paper. So I use this napkin holder to hold both of these things, and it also fits in my little cubby, so I let that sit. But when I want to use it, I can just put it on top of my desk and leave it like that. So like for my desk, I just didn't want any clutter or anything. Like everything that is over here serves a purpose. I actually use it and stuff. So if you're trying to like organize your space and stuff, make sure to declutter first and get rid of things that are old, expired, things that you will not use, that aren't necessary. Like just get rid of all that stuff that is just taking up space, because office supplies do tend to get jumbled, and like we hold on to things that we really don't need or use anymore. So it's just good to clear up space so you just have everything that is useful to you and readily available. I organized my drawers by like importance, like things that I would grab to first. So my first drawer is my office supplies, like I said, like my glue, my tape, my scissors, stapler, all that stuff. And then right under it are my writing utensils. These are my pens, pencils, markers, all that stuff. That's like literally the next thing that I will grab if I'm sitting here journaling, writing, doing my to-do list, things like that. So I want those things like readily available. And then on this side, this is more of like my arts and crafts side. So I have my paint parts and I have like my markers, permanent markers, things that I won't use in like a journal or something because they will bleed. So that's what I keep over here, as well as other like random art supplies like stickers and stencils and different like accessories and stuff, extra paper, my canvases. Over here I keep extra journals and my sketchbooks just because it's like a book as well. And then both of my bottom drawers are just storage. As far as on top of my desk, this first thing I have is a magazine holder, but I use it to hold different books. Now these books do match my aesthetic. It wasn't necessarily planned. So this first one is my bullet journal, like you guys have probably seen if you watched my bullet journal video. If you haven't, I'll have it linked, but I always have my bullet journal first because I journal every morning and sometimes at night, so I like to have it readily available. Next I have my bills tracker book. It is rose gold, definitely fits my aesthetic. But yeah, it's just like a monthly bills tracker and stuff. I don't usually talk about this much or anything, but I do have this and I keep it up. I try to go through it once a month and just make sure all my finances and stuff are straight and kind of planned out for the month coming up. And then my last book is my wedding planner. This is where all my wedding plans and stuff are, so I do like to also have this out, one because it's cute and two because I'm planning my wedding. So yeah, this is the magazine holder that I got just to keep these on my desk, and like I said, readily available. I got this, well actually this was a gift, but it was on Amazon. I don't know how much it was because it was a gift, but I'll find it and link it for you guys so you can check it out and purchase it if you'd like. So yeah, I just set those 3 books on here because like I said, these are the books that I use the most often, so I want them to be readily available, plus they're cute, so I like them on display. And so besides that, I don't really have anything else out on my desk. Like I said, I like to keep it very clean and just pull out whatever I need. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys want to see like more into the decoration and like where I got things and setting up my desk and my studio and all that stuff, you guys will have to wait for my studio makeover video. It is coming soon because my studio is basically finished. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about how I organized my desk and stuff, where I got it from, and give you guys a little more insight on that. But yeah, you'll have to wait for my full studio makeover to get the rest of the details on that kind of stuff. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.